Peggy is a great leader. She is passionate about what she does and cares deeply about Leadership Genesee, all the people that are involved with the program, and the community. Her leadership style and her design to have LG driven by alumni is why the program has been so successful. Because of Peggy and her program, I gained more confidence and became more involved. Leadership Genesee opened my eyes to the importance of community collaboration and gave me new insights on leadership and what's important. Great leaders develop and nurture others to be great leaders, and she has definitely had an impact on many from our community. She encourages leaders to be open-minded. She encourages them to get involved. Many people are in their roles today because of the connections they made through LG. It's evident that she doesn't just love her job. Peggy is a teacher at heart, and she loves all the people and cares about them and their development. Thank you, Peggy, for what you do.
Peggy, Peggy, Peggy. Woohoo! What can I say about you? I bet right now you got your head down wondering what in the world is she going to say about me, right? Wow, first of all, I want to congratulate you, Peggy, on this wonderful honor. This is a very well-deserved honor to a wonderful person. Peggy, you have put so many years and tears, yes, tears, into making Leadership Genesee what it is today. I began my Leadership Genesee adventure in the class of 2015, best class ever. As everyone else, when I began, I had no idea what to expect. From that first day, I was hooked. I've met some wonderful people that I am still in contact with. Also, there are so many agencies and companies in Genesee County that I was not aware of, even though I've lived here my whole life. My experience was so positive that I wanted to continue to be involved. Peggy, you are one of the reasons that I wanted to continue to be involved with Leadership Genesee. You are a great leader who works and continues to work so hard at this program. You are always looking to encourage others to get out of their comfort zone, be the best leader you can be, and to also volunteer in your community. But most of all, you want to have fun. After graduation, I began working on the design teams, helping with the fundraisers, and now I'm on the steering committee. Peggy, your contribution to not only Leadership Genesee, but to this community is priceless. Thank you for doing what you do month after month, year after year. You may not know it, but you have made a difference in not only the community, but in others as well. This again is a well-deserved, and again, congratulations. But that's not all. Because we love you so much, during one of our adventures, the design team had shirts made up, so you will always be remembered.
There has been a flood of emotions and memories that have come over me since my dear friend and colleague, Justin Kipfer, class of 16, called to tell me about this award. It boggles my mind that I would be considered to receive the Wolcott J. Humphrey III Excellence in Community Leadership Award. To explain why I feel this way, I need to share my story. A culmination of 627 alumni, the current class of 30, and every community partner who has supported Leadership Genesee for 25 years. I was a board member of the Genesee County Chamber of Commerce when I first heard about the effort to start a community leadership program. I was so excited, how fabulous. While members of the public and private sectors began meeting to formulate a plan. They recruited the help of Skip Helfrich with Human Energies, who was versed in the process as a graduate of and a consultant for Leadership Niagara. I remember being at a board meeting when Peggy Curry from GCC and Patty Chaya from CCE presented the program, scheduled to begin in 2001. After listening to them and reading their marketing materials, I knew I wanted to be part of this effort. It was very exciting. And although most counties in New York State had a community leadership organization, it was brand new for Genesee County, which I thought was even better, very cool. And I would have been happy to be a participant someday. But soon after this meeting, I was told the position of director was open, and I was encouraged to apply. I did, and I was hired. And I was excited to be part of building something from nothing when I began as director on September 10th of 2001. And the next day, the world changed. It changed for all of us, and I knew I had to double my efforts to market, recruit, and raise money to ensure Leadership Genesee was not going to be a one-hit wonder, but that we would be in it for the long haul. I met Jay Humphrey during the inaugural class's agriculture session on September 26, 2001. Jay Gazelle had told me a lot about him, and I was really looking forward to working with him and his vision for community leadership education. The next day, he left this earth. I have often thought about him, hoping that I was helping to create something he would have been proud of. Now, I only knew the members of LG 2001 for a few months, but when they graduated, I asked them for their help to be part of LG's future as an organization. I interviewed each of them to find out, what worked, what didn't, and what the future should look like. I also wanted to know how the year affected them personally. Their stories of self and what they experienced would become stories of us. And we were off and running. Their experience, expertise, and willingness to help grow this effort resulted in writing learning outcomes for each session, creating a path to keep alumni engaged after they graduated, designing an award program and one-of-a-kind awards for the outstanding alumnus and each graduate, ensuring each committee had a written purpose statement to keep them on track, developing a recruiting action plan and interview process so that each recruit understood the philosophy behind Leadership Genesee. And on we went. Over the years, we have gone through several strategic planning sessions, creating goals and outcomes, as well as defining our mission and vision, which very simply are this: exploring the community and encouraging the leader within. LG will be Genesee County's source of well-prepared community servants and stewards. We've had, are you ready? Fundraisers, golf and bowling tournaments, mixers, developed activities for team building, problem solving, and effective communication. We've been on and off more buses than I can count, going from one end of Genesee County to the other. We've had a lot of hits and quite a few misses, but we keep working the process to improve and remain relevant. There have been marriages, babies, and anniversaries of all kinds, and those who have passed to another realm. I have a bowl of beads on my desk, a closing retreat activity. Each bead represents a member of that class. The importance of those beads are not lost on me. I learned something valuable from every person in that bowl, and I thank them from the bottom of my heart. Well, here we are in our 25th program year, celebrating our silver anniversary. Believe it or not, there were naysayers in the beginning. Those who didn't believe there would be enough leaders to continue this program. Anyone who knows me knows that I am very existential, a bit left of center, and a believer that every person has the capacity to lead. Leadership is not magic. There's no pixie dust thrown on you and bam, you're a leader. It takes practice and continually looking inward at your value system and asking yourself, am I living my values? There will always be enough people to go through Leadership Genesee. There are leaders and leadership at every level of an organization. People who care about where they live and work have the foundation for being a servant leader, helping to grow their organization by helping others grow in confidence and purpose. I saw Marshall Gans at a seminar in Buffalo. He is the Rita E. Hauser Senior Lecturer in Leadership, Organizing, and Civil Society at the Harvard Kennedy School of Government. He shared, and I quote, "As servant leaders, our stories inspire, motivate, and set in motion the freedom of someone else's story of self. When compiled, these stories of us become the story of now. They become the story of a community, of a people of humanity, motivating empathy and understanding for others." Unquote. The capacity to be leaderful resides in all of us. How it's displayed is what makes us a servant leader. We afford our participants a year to discover their leader within and the time needed to build confidence and fully embrace they are part of something bigger. I am so proud to be part of Leadership Genesee because this is a great community. Thank you so much for this honor. I think Jay Humphrey would be proud.
The 2024 Wolcott J. Humphrey III Excellence in Community Leadership Award, Peggy Marone.